Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA.
And tonight it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Indiana Fever.
Here in the hoops heartland of Indiana, I'm Blake Suniga, and joining me are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Thanks for tuning in. And here in the early stages of the regular season, do you think the pecking order is set, or can things still flip around?
Well, I think usually the teams that are winning now will continue to win games. Yeah, that's some very in-depth analysis. And the teams that lose will continue to lose. But a lot of things can happen in terms of maybe transactions going forward.
Yeah, you got trades, development, injuries. They're all a part of it. And then you got to get through the regular season in one piece. And that is a big part of the challenge.
And the understanding Enrique possesses just has a feel for when someone on her team is open.
Right wing. Here's Breezy. Off the mark, her first miss of the game, 1 for 2. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Howard, beyond the arc. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Pass to Breezy. True on the 14-footer.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Agunmawale. Now here's Howard. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Well, what else do you expect from the former #1 overall pick? Ryan Howard just makes it look easy.
The top pick of the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard had no issues adjusting to the pro game.
Well, in addition to winning Rookie of the Year, Howard was also named an All-Star, scoring 16 per game, and just a great personality, a fantastic addition to the league.
And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. To the wing, right side. To the middle. Here's Breezy. And it's in.
And this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early, hitting 3 of 4.
And so here's Atlanta.
Pass to Cannon.
Agunmawale. Howard with the ball. 6 points for her. Outside Agunmawale. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Howard. Fast break. Here come the Dream. And this is her first free throw of the game.
Emma Cannon.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. The Fever trailing. Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And a foul on Gray. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Up top, Breezy. Drills the three-pointer.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's Gray. Pass to Ogunbowale. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Lets the three fly. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
What a big shot right there. The defense hits 1-3, so Howard goes to the arc and drains the answer.
Boston right side. Pass to Breezy. Let's go with a 3. Green with the rebound. Here's Howard. She's got 9. Gray with it. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Cannon. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Pass to Boston. Here's Brown. Guarded by Howard. Here's Breezy. Offline from top of the key jumper.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Gray with it. Now Brown defending. Outside Howard. Three-pointer. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Atlanta in the lead. Now here's Gray. Pass to Howard. The tray. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. Breezy with it. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Breezy can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Howard. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Pass to Boston. Now Breezy. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
Well, look, no matter what the score is, her attitude has been perfect. I mean, she has stayed in attack mode.
Here's Cannon. Outside Howard. Now Ogunbowale. There's a screen. Shoots over Breezy. Ogunbowale, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Steps back and shoots. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Brown.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Gray. Outside Howard. Launches it. Brown grabs the board.
to Boston.
She drains it from the right block.
One of the tallest in the WNBA today. Boston using that size to get great positioning.
Now Cannon. Ogunbowale. Breezy covering.
And it's off from three-point range. Over to the left wing. To the paint from 13. It's in and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Outside Ogunbowale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. It's in. Basket number 6 for her thus far. She has missed only 2 shots from the floor. Indiana trailing.
And during the 2020 Bradenton bubble, Arike Ogunbowale won the scoring title.
So impressive, doing it in just her 2nd year at just 23 years old. Arike holding off Asia Wilson down the stretch of that season, averaging just about 30 during the last 4 games to secure the scoring title.
And Atlanta has possession.
Pass to Blackwell.
Ogunbowale. Here's the pick from downtown. That does not fall. Still looking for her first basket after 3 shots. Frazier guarded by Howard. A rebound by Ryan Howard. The Dream on offense.
McDonald, no good.
Frazier guarded now by Ogunbowale.
Pass to Boston.
Off the left rim and out. Now Howard, 17 points in the game. The 10-footer. That shot off the mark. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to take another look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks...
The previous play is under review.
Did she get the basket off in time?
And even with so much time left in the clock, they have to make sure they get this call right.
And every little play can make a difference. You got to get all the calls right when you can.
And Brian, how many games?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter had come to an end before the shot.
Yeah, it's still important to have a second look at it. The technology's available, so you've got to utilize it.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Dream, up 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And here's McDonald. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Shot high post. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, one not down. Pass to Breezy. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Atlanta leading. Right side, McDonald. And here's Agunbawale. No good from outside.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Breezy. 14 feet out, and she gets the jumper to drop. It's a tie ball game.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's McDonald. Blackwell. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And she converts the layup.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And it's the fever ball. Pass to Hull. Breezy with it. Uncovered for the basket. Her 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, the jump shot, it's been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep on pulling up and just watching them go down.
And that opens up your offense.
Now here's McDonald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. There's Agunbawale with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, whether Enrique is off the dribble, screen, catch and shoot, spotting up, whatever. She hits threes pretty much every way possible.
Pass to Breezy. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. McDonald with it. Shoots it. A rebound by Breezy.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Jacks up a 3 on her 15th shot attempt. She makes her 9th basket, shooting a very healthy 60% tonight. Atlanta calls timeout. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint, keep her away from the bucket.
Pass to Ogunbowale. McDonald with it. Outside Ogunbowale. That's good, and it's Gary McDonald with the assist.
They've been outstanding from three-point range this quarter.
Indiana trailing. Brown up top. Out to the wing. Man. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. McDonald with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For three, Ryan Howard. And the dream, another three.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And there's a pick. Here's McDonald. Outside Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
And so much success for Ryan Howard coming into the W. The #1 pick, Rookie of the Year, and an All-Star as a rookie.
And I think her trajectory is clear. She's working to improve her shooting percentages and getting back to that elite efficiency we saw at Kentucky.
Here's Cannon. Shoots the three. The shot will not fall. Breezy with it. McDonald picks her up. Here's Breezy. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Now here's Ogunbowale. 6 points for her. For three, Ryan Howard. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12 with that basket.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Timeout called the Fever. We've seen Howard really having a great game.
She is on fire from beyond the arc. They're giving her way too much room, and she's making them pay.
Kicks it out to Boston. Brown. Up top, Breezy. And she gets it to go from the high post.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Atlanta in the lead. Outside McDonald. Pass to Gray. Blackwell. Gray outside. And here's Cannon. Just 3 to shoot. Yes. Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Breezy. Gray defending. Here's Boston. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And here's the Dream. 8-point game. Pass to Blackwell. Howard. Chelsea Gray for 3. Here's Cannon. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for 1 more. She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's the Fever with the ball. They trail by 11. Frazier, Gray defending. Boston inside. And she gets it to go.
Yeah, nice play there. Boston is a dominant presence in the paint at both ends.
Outside McDonald. On the wing, Ryan Howard. 26 points for her. Hits it from 3-point range.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing her?
It's rebounded by Atlanta.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
McDonald with it, and it's Boston picking her up. Fires the 3. Does not fall. Only her 4th miss in 14 attempts.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Here's Cannon. Here's Blackwell. She's covered by Brown. And the 3 off target. Indiana with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Boston. She tries for 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Showing serious confidence in her J. Boston just so skilled.
Atlanta calls timeout. Now Gray. Pass to Cannon. Now here's Agumbawale. And it's blocked! Guarded by Howard. Boston sets a screen. Five on the clock. Down low. Left side, Howard. Gray outside. Pass to Agumbawale. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
She's really heated up in this quarter because that's now her third three ball in the quarter after being shut out in the first quarter.
Here's the Fever with the ball, trailing by 10. Pass to Boston. From the wing, and there the Fever with another bucket.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Dream. They're up by 8. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action.
The Atlanta Dream, 52.
And now the third quarter, about to get going again. You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right. And whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
All right, the second half beginning in a moment. And here's Gray.
Watch this.
She's covered by Brown. Pass to Agumbawale. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
So it's Indiana now. 11-point game. One of the most consistent scorers in the WNBA, Arike Agumbawale.
And you want to talk instant impact? Arike finished 3rd in scoring her rookie year. Every season, she gives you just about 20 per game. Agumbawale has one of the best career averages in league history as well.
And a shot by Brown, no good. Gray with it. Pass to Howard. Agumbawale. And the Dream, another 3.
Well, Howard just sees the floor so well, and the good thing is that over time, her court vision is only going to get better.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now here's Boston. To the inside. Breezy gets the bucket.
Well, she's scoring most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Here's Gray. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Ryan Howard has doubled. Agumbawale. 6 to shoot. To the middle. That shot missing. Good D from Kalani Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Breezy. And there the Fever with another bucket.
She's been a real positive factor. Though, as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
And so here's Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Gumbawale. Now Cannon. On the wing, Ryan Howard. There's a screen. And there's another one for the Dream.
You can always expect Howard to run the pick and roll with precision. She mastered it in college, and she's only gotten better in the pros.
And here's Boston. Guarded by Howard. Lets it go from 14. Breezy can't hit. Right side of Gumbawale. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Everything going to plan to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Breezy. And again, it's Indiana converting.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
And here are the Dream. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Gray. And the Dream, another three.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Fever. Well, Brian, Chelsea Gray is the whole package and really a true point guard.
Well, she's consistent with her scoring, and she can really move the ball around. One of the better shooters as far as percentage in the WNBA.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Breezy. The runner. And the shot is good.
Well, despite the play of the team, she has done exceptionally well here.
And so here's Atlanta. 13-point lead. Here's Gray. 5 points in the game. Great look, but off the mark. Here's Breezy. The three-pointer off the mark.
Eventually, I think she'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Cannon. Agunbawale. Now here's Howard. She's got 31. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And here's Indiana. Down by 15. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. Here's Breezy. And it's good from the elbow.
The points just keep coming for her this quarter, and at the right time, too, as they continue to try and narrow this deficit.
Now Gray.
No good from 11 feet.
Well, she's got the part down where she shakes loose in the defense, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't finish.
Atlanta with the ball. Outside Howard for three. The Fever pull it in.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Gray.
5 points in the game.
Lets it go from deep. And Ryan Howard with the trifecta.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. The Fever really having a tough go here.
Pass to Breezy. Boston.
Tries a three. Cole with the bucket.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
And Atlanta has possession. Gray outside.
Agunbawale with it. From the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, she's really turned it around this half, shooting at a high percentage from the field.
Boston right side.
Fires from the wing. Misses the mark. She had made 6 of 7 before that. Now 6 of 8. Outside Agunbawale.
Back to Gray. Pass to Blackwell. Howard, Cole defending.
Just 5 on the clock.
Howard can't get it to go. So it's Indiana now.
It's a 16-point game. From deep. Cole with the bucket.
A textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
And here are the Dream. And here is Gray. 5 points in the game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Impressive growth from year one to now. Gray's numbers blossomed once she was able to really prove herself.
Pass to Boston. The three is up. Howard with the rebound. And Atlanta has possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Outside Agunbowale. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. There's a screen. Tries it from 9. Pass to Boston. They double team Aaliyah Boston. Clock at 6. Frazier, Gray defending. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Now Howard. On target from about 13 feet.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
And it's the Fever ball. They trail by 18. Pass to Boston. Frazier. And she's good on the 3 ball.
I like when Boston is selfless like this. So good at connecting with open teammates.
Gray with it. She's got 8. Agunbowale from long range. She watches it go through the hoop for her 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
They double team Aaliyah Boston. Frazier. And another 3 for Indiana.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
Been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Gray. Not a lot of room. Pass to Howard. Here's Blackwell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Inside, and stolen by Gray. Agunbowale, shot is good.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
So it's Indiana now.
If they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
I mean, that's got to be what they're aiming for here, right?
Let's hope.
Down low. From past the arc, drops in the tray.
Nice decision by Boston. She's got solid passing skills out of the post.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cream out in front, leading by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. That scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change.
Pass to Breezy. And another basket for Indiana.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Outside Howard. Ryan Howard has doubled. Here's Cannon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And here's Indiana. It's a 14-point game. Here's Breezy, and the layup falls.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Outside McDonald. Erickson.
Can't hit that one. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth.
Offensive board.
And it's good for two.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Five to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Good on the bucket. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Out to the left wing.
Pass to Breezy.
The three.
Kept alive. Oh, no good.
Here's Howard. And that one drops for her.
So dynamic with the rock. Howard is looking to make a play and get to the 10.
Now here's Breezy.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Well, Ryan Howard has her fingerprints all over this one.
She's just in a groove right now. I don't think they can stop her altogether, but you have to make her work harder than she has been.
Pass to Breezy.
Count it. Good.
You've got to give her a ton of credit for the way she's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Now here's McDonald.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Pass to Hull. Now Breezy.
Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Hey! And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Deacott caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Atlanta leading. Pass to McDonald. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Team's first team foul. At the line for the Green, Stephon.
Shooting two.
And she knocks down the first one. So she gets them both. So it's Indiana now. They trail by 11. Pass to Breezy. Doubled by Howard. Here's Hull. Sinks the three-pointer.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Outside Howard. McDonald with it. Howard to the paint. Good work there as it goes.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Pass to Hull. Inside. Plenty of space. And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for Atlanta. Arike Alcudin-Wale. Chelsea Gray.
Atlanta with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And here's Cannon. Pass to Ogunbowale. Here's Gray. The kick out to Ogunbowale. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gray. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Well, they're hustling, that's for sure, but unfortunately the execution just hasn't been there.
Got to take care of the ball and shoot it better.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Ogunbowale. And here's Cannon. This one for three. The rebound by Breezy.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Spins. Fade away. Count that one.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Atlanta with the ball. They're leading by 8. Pass to Cannon. McDonald. Now here's Gray. The steal. They get a hand on it. To the right side. McDonald brings the double team. And stolen by Ari McDonald. Here we go, one-on-one. Ogunbowale, shot is good.
Well, Ogunbowale's scoring outbursts are getting more and more common, and I attribute that to her advanced offensive identity.
So it's Indiana now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Breezy. To the wing on the left. Now Hull. Fires from deep. And another three for Indiana.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now McDonald. And the dream call time here.
Start.
And here's Cannon.
Gray with it.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston.
Puts up a three. And another three for Indiana.
These teams really feeding off each other now in terms of energy.
There must have been some kind of speech at halftime as both sides have picked things up. What do you think the coaches were saying, Tim?
Now here's Gray. Goes back up. And she lays it in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Breezy makes it off the glass.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Here's Cannon.
Pass to Howard. Outside Agunmawale. Cannon. Yep, that goes.
Great communication between teammates there.
Enrique Agunmawale.
Indiana trailing. Out to the wing. Here's Breezy. The shot from the low post is good.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Here's Gray. Pass to Agunmawale. Here's Gray. And here's Howard. Shot clock at 6. Ryan Howard is doubled. Back to Gray. From deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
from 17 feet out. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
The clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
It's stolen by Howard. Now here's Gray. Pass to Howard. To Gray, takes the three. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. She's shooting 6 for 12.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
Now Breezy, guarded now by Agunbawale. Right wing, the three. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a three of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
Now Gray. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. Really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.